Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 is an amazing game that will be released in 2025. It is a sequel to the original Kingdom Come: Deliverance, and is set in 15th century Bohemia. You play as Henry of Skalitz, who is out to get revenge on King Sigismund of Hungary for the death of his parents. The world in this sequel is twice as big as the first game, and you can now use crossbows and even early firearms in addition to the usual melee weapons. One of the cool features is that your decisions in the game will affect how NPCs treat you, and can affect the outcome of some missions. You can also craft your own armor, weapons, and gear, as well as level up your skills and abilities to become the kind of hero you want to be. The game is scheduled to release on February 11th, 2025. I can't wait to get my hands on it. The Elder Scrolls 6 is an upcoming action role-playing video game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. It will be the sixth main installment in the Elder Scrolls series, following 2011's The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. The story begins in the world of Tamriel, which is in chaos and discord following the events that took place in The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. During this time, a new hero appears in the world, and the player begins their journey with them. The protagonist embarks on a dangerous journey through various areas of the world to learn about a mysterious warning that was sent by magical forces. The game will feature a large open world consisting of many locations such as cities, villages, ruins, dungeons, etc. Each of these locations will have its own unique atmosphere, story, and quests. The player will have the opportunity to develop their character by leveling them up, improving their abilities and skills, and finding new equipment and weapons. The game is expected to release for Windows and Xbox consoles in 2026 or later. Have you heard of this awesome game called Mistfall Hunter? It's a PvPvE action RPG set in a universe inspired by Norse mythology. The story takes place during Ragnarok, an apocalypse caused by a war between the gods. The few remaining humans find hope with the arrival of Rose, a mysterious girl who can resurrect the dead. Players become hunters, battling monsters and other players to survive and escape. There are different character classes with unique abilities and weapons to choose from. I highly recommend keeping an eye on Mistfall Hunter when it releases in 2025. It's going to be epic. Grand Theft Auto 6 is a cool new installment that will be released in late 2025. It is created by Rockstar Games and will be available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S. The game takes place in a fictional state called Leonidas, which is a bit like Florida, and the main city is Vice City, which is similar to Miami. The story follows Lucia and her partner Jason, who are like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde. Lucia will be the first female protagonist in the franchise's history. Before that, the playable characters were exclusively male. So, if you like action-adventure games, this game is definitely worth checking out. Gothic 1 Remake is a remastered version of the classic 2001 game of the same name. The game tells the story of a prisoner locked under a magical dome, where different factions are trying to survive. The game is being developed on Unreal Engine 5, which means better graphics and more detailed environments. The world in the remake will be even larger, by as much as 10 to 20% than before, offering more places to explore. The combat system is similar to the original, with different types of attacks and movements. The characters have realistic animations, which makes the gameplay more exciting. The developers are also adding new quests and tasks to keep players engaged. This will highlight the events left behind the scenes of the original game. If you liked the original Gothic, this remake is definitely worth a look. Subnautica 2 is like diving into a whole new world, an underwater adventure where you need to survive in an alien ocean full of mysteries and dangers. Your character will have to learn to adapt, collect resources, and uncover the secrets of this beautiful but treacherous planet. But you won't be alone in this watery world. You can team up with friends and explore it together, overcoming difficulties, building bases, and crafting powerful equipment. The game has the ability to play with friends up to 4 players. Together, you can explore the game world, collect resources, craft useful items, fight enemies, and complete story missions. Trust me, Subnautica 2 is a game you won't want to miss when it comes out in 2025.